Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dami. I'm a makeup artist based in Lagos, Nigeria. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this beautiful bridal makeup look with Nigerian makeup brands. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, please keep watching. The first thing I'm going to do is to cleanse her face. I'm going to be using the Zaran Cosmetics micellar water with a cotton pad to cleanse her face. This step is very important because you need to take out all the dirt and excess oil on your client's face before you start applying your other products. I like to do this twice or even 3 times just till I'm sure that her face is properly cleaned. You would know when the face is clean by the amount of dirt that you see on the cotton pad. If you can see little or no dirt, then you know that yeah, this face is clean, and then you move to the next step. Next, I'll be applying the Marigold Moisture Serum. I'm going to be using few drops of this serum and I will be applying this all over our face. When prepping the skin, it's very important that you let one product sink into the skin properly before you go in with the next product. To moisturize her face, I'm going to be using the Marigold Hydrate Moisturizer. I'm going to be applying this all over her face. Moisturizing the face is a step that you should never skip, no matter the skin type that you're working on. Next, I'm applying the Mesmetic Pastel. I'm going to be using a cotton pad to apply this product on her T-zone. Next, I'm applying the Mesmetic Grip Primer. This is one of my favorites. See, I just got a new one. This is a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm going to be applying this all over her face except her under eye area. I don't apply primers under the eyes. I only use moisturizers or eye creams under the eyes. I don't use primers. Next, I'm applying the Classic Mattifying Primer. She has combination skin, so I'm going to apply this mattifying primer on her T-zone area and her eyebrows. Next, I'm spraying her face with the Kiss Beauty Spray. I'm using this to hydrate her skin and set all of that skin prep. For her foundation, I'm using the V Beauty Pro Matte Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Warm Nude. If you've watched other tutorials on my channel, you would know that I like to mix my foundations. But for this video, I'm just doing things differently. I'm going to be sticking to just Nigerian brands and I'm going to be using just one foundation to create this look. I'm spraying her face with the Kiss Beauty Spray and I'm going to be blending with this beauty blender from the Girls Corner. To contour her face, I'm using the V Beauty foundation in the shade Chocolate Pie. For cream blush, I'm going to be using this palette. I'll leave the name in the description. I'll be mixing this orange and pink shade and I'll place the cream blush on top of the contour. To highlight her face, I'm using Nuban Beauty Concealer in the shade 42.5. I'm applying another shade of the Nuban concealer. This is a darker shade. I'll leave the exact number in the description. I'm applying this concealer on the outer corner of her eyes. I'm using the beauty blender to blend all the highlighted areas. I'm using the same beauty blender. I'm just switching sides.
It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you ain't picking your phone up. Why you messing my head up? Any night, any day, let me take you away.
I'm setting all highlighted areas with the V Beauty powder palette. But before I go in with the powder, I'm just going to use the beauty blender to blend the under eye again, just so that I am sure that there is no creasing under our eyes. Once I am done blending, I'm going to set immediately.
Hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, where are you? Don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. Let me know when you're ready, cause I made reservations. Too many invitations. And the last
I'm setting the rest of her face with a shade of powder from the same palette.
tell me where's your location. Used to talk 24/7, every other second, just to make sure
Next, I'm using the Mera Cosmetics setting powder in the shade Ginger and Curry to bake her face and sculpt her nose. This shade I'm applying is Ginger. You can use this shade for all skin tones. Then I'm going to use the V Beauty palette to contour her nose.
don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say.
I'm using this beauty blender from the Girls Corner to sculpt her nose. I like to use this beauty blender because it helps me get into the corners of her nose.
Just pick up your phone, tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is you saying yeah, yeah, yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe, cause you're all I crave, so I wonder.
I'm applying the shade Curry on the outer corner of her eyes.
Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say. Don't be so hard to reach.
To set her contour, I'm using a dark shade from the same V Beauty powder palette. For blush, I'm using the Gele Cosmetic Rios palette and I'm going to be mixing these two shades.
Why you wanna run away?
I'm going to be using a shade close to her skin tone from the same V Beauty palette for the reverse contour.
Baby, I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop, cause baby, I love you. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body.
To draw her brows, I'm using the Benoit Cosmetics Brow Pencil and the Browmatic by Damil Brow Gel. I'm going to use the brow gel to brush her brows in place, then I'll use the pencil to outline her brows and fill in her brows. I did her brows off camera. I have a video on how to do your brows on my channel, so you can check that video out. I'm just using the rest of the concealer that I used to outline the brows on her lid. Make sure you blend the concealer properly so that you have a smooth base for your eyeshadow. I'm using this shade from the V Beauty palette as my transition shade.
First you wanna come around, then you say you're leaving town. Everything is upside down. Oh baby, I love you.
I'm using a light shade from the same palette to set the concealer on the brow bone. For eyeshadow, I'm using the Blossom African Queen palette. I'm applying the brown shade on the outer corner of our eyes and I'm just blending that properly. Next, I'm using a dark brown shade from the same palette and I'm going to apply that on the outer corner of our eyes. I'm trying to darken the outer corner of our eyes, but I'm going from like a light brown to a darker brown. And when you're applying your eyeshadow, you want to make sure that you apply little at a time. Next, I'm applying like a deep red shade from the same eyeshadow palette. I'm just blending that into the brown. I want the effect of that red. I don't want it to be all brown. I want that red effect. I had no clue what I was doing when I was doing this eyeshadow. It's not like I had a look in mind. I was just going with the flow. I'm using a small blending brush to apply black eyeshadow on the lash line. When I'm working with black, I'm always extra careful because this color can make or break your look. You want to go little at a time and make sure that you blend properly. I'm using this color as my main color. You guys, can you see how pigmented this eyeshadow is? This video is proof that you don't need to break the bank to build your kit. If you don't have money to buy high-end products, invest in Nigerian brands.
I've been waiting all my life for someone like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted in blue. I was out of
I'm using a clean brush to blend all the harsh lines.
every moment with you.
I'm reapplying Mera Cosmetic Setting Powder in the shade Ginger under the eyes.
I feel I can't lose.
I'm using a flat brush with little concealer to create like a sharp line on the outer corner of our eyes. I really like the effect that this gives and I'm going to set it with the Mera Setting Powder in the shade Curry. I'm using the green pencil from Paula Beauty on our waterline.
There's no mountain I won't climb. Be right by your side. Right by your side.
For eyeliner, I'm using this black pen liner from Beauty Line by Didi.
Walking on air. And every day, every way. I feel I can't lose.
I'm using a small brush to blend the powder under our eyes. I'm not dragging the powder, I'm pressing it into our skin. Then I'll switch to a big powder brush to blend the rest of her face. Now I'm spraying her face with the Kiss Beauty spray. I'm going to use this to moisturize her lips. I'm using the Avon lip stain in number 28, 14 and 35. I'm using number 28 to line her lips. Next, I'm applying number 14 and I'm going to blend that into the first color. Now I'm applying number 35.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it.
I'm using the dark brown color to smudge our under eye.
Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up
Now I'm applying a silver glitter liner. I'm using the Wink Beauty mascara. For lashes, I'm using the Mismetic Bridal set. So now we're going to quickly tie the gele before we finish up the makeup, and today we have the one and only Abidos of Lagos. This one is my madam. Please subscribe to her YouTube channel. I'm going to leave the link in the description. She has videos on how to tie different types of gele. So if you still struggle with your gele, you should definitely subscribe to her channel. Next, I'm applying this gloss from Hega and Nesta. I'm going to leave the exact shade in the description. I'm using classic clear gloss. Next, I'm using the Hega and Nesta brow pomade in the shade Toffee. So I'm still finishing up the look. This is the part where you reapply all the details of your makeup. You can reapply your under eye powder, your blush, your contour. So my phone stopped recording. I don't have the video of when I applied the highlighter, but I used the Gele Cosmetics highlighter and the Nuban Beauty loose highlighter. I applied the Wink Beauty mascara on her lower lashes, then the model started tearing up. So I used a mini fan to dry the tears, and I checked the under eye for any patches caused by the tears, but it was all smooth. So I just used a beauty blender to dab that area. So it's safe to say that this makeup is cry proof. I'm spraying her face with a silhouette spray by Mismetics. I'm using Sopro Cosmetics makeup locking spray. Please let me know what you think about this look in the comment section. If you've tried any of the products that I used in the video, please drop your honest review in the comment section. If you have other Nigerian brands or other affordable brands that you think is really amazing, let's know in the comment section. I'd like to try. Do not forget to like this video and share this video with your friends, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.